Hey everyone, Chris here for Thomann Guitars and Basses. Today we're checking out 4 really cool German guitar brands. I was walking around in the guitar department in the store the other day and I've seen this guitar. It's a Vincent guitar, and I know the brand for basses, but I wasn't really aware of them making guitars as well. So I thought to myself, it's time for a video like this. Let's check out 4 really cool German brands. Some are mainstream, some are not, and really boutique. Let's go. This baby is the Duesenberg Joey Landreth signature guitar. One of my favorite guitar players, and he plays a slide, so the 12-inch radius makes a lot of sense. It's an alder body maple neck rosewood board guitar with the 25.5-inch scale length, so it is not unfamiliar, but for whichever reason, it feels very unique. First of all, it has a very thin modern neck. That's something that most Duesenbergs have, a very slim, very much out of the way kind of modern C shape, which is immediately noticeable. The other thing is that the radius feels even flatter because the frets are very low. They're wide and plaqued, so like perfect, but they're really low profile, so it feels very smooth. There's no metallic clink 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 for your finger when you slide over a string, which is just a very different experience compared to like traditional guitars. The guitar has Duesenberg's own radiator, tremolo or vibrato, really stable, and then 3 pickups and a very clever electronic situation here. This is the custom humbucker that they have, the Phonico. This is an Anico single coil and a gold foil humbucker neck position. This is a 3-way, but you have 2 tiny little toggles with which you can activate the middle pickup in whichever position, and this feels like a mid push or maybe a series parallel thing for the humbucker. It's only for the humbucker, and it just gives you 2 really cool different sounds. Master volume, master tone, like a really nice guitar to live with. Tons of sounds. Everything sounds similar. Nothing sounds like a well-known guitar that you already know or maybe own. Which is a really cool thing. It just gives you a different flavor of familiar sounds, and the playability is, well, it's Duesenberg. All right, let's talk about the guitar that initiated this video, the Vincent Nova. This is one of the shapes that they do. They also have a much more traditional shape. This is very much original, kind of offset, kind of square but not square shape, which is really cool, fresh. I mean, it's not everyone's taste, obviously, but like in person, it's awesome. First impressions, much rounder neck compared to the Duesenberg. Much more traditional feeling neck for sure. It's a satin neck as well. And also this fretboard, which is Catalogs, which is a very sort of high-end alternative to rosewood. It's not like something you take if you want to save costs. It's just an alternative. And it is really thin and laminated. It's curved, like those mid-60s instruments. You don't see that a lot on new guitars, which means that it's a really thin layer of that fretboard, and the rest is maple. It's an alder body, but they have this trick, this unique sort of weight relief thing. They have, I don't know how many dozens or hundreds of little holes drilled inside the body, so the weight of the guitar is mind-blowing. This is like their own proprietary weight relieving, tone enhancing thing. And I don't know much about it. All I know is that the guitar sounds like this. Two more things to mention. First of all, these pickups are, it's a P90 and a T-style bridge pickup. These are Nick silver pickups. Greek made, handmade pickups, really, really high quality stuff. And the other thing is this, this, I think carbon, I'm not even sure what the material is, but this is like a string tree or a string retainer bar that pushes down the strings just enough. First of all, equally. Second of all, just enough to not have any buzz here happening behind the nuts, which is something that some of those guitars that have a headstock that's not angled kind of suffer from and will need multiple string trees. This beast is the Framus Panthera 2 Supreme. Actually, it's called Framus, in case you're interested. It is a beautiful kind of single cut. It's really cool because it gives you a clear direction, like you know exactly what the balance tells you, what the thickness of the body says, the wood choices, mahogany neck and body, maple top, and this is an ebony board, not rosewood, but you know, you feel the vibes, right? It clearly goes in that traditional single cut direction, but with a very modern twist. Like whatever you look at on this guitar, it's gonna feel and look and work, function in a more modern way, which is a huge thing. Like you think like, oh yeah, these frets are a bit more shiny, whatever. It makes a huge difference. Those tuners have a different ratio. It makes a huge difference. This toggle switch switches in a different way. It all just comes together and makes this guitar feel and just inspire you in a very different way. I realized while I was playing that even though I'm not a super clean, fast player, I felt so good on this guitar. For whichever reason, I don't even care what makes me feel so comfortable. It's just the whole package that just feels very unique. Lovely sounds as well. Tiny little knobs, which is funny, but they twist in a very sweet and effortless way. Very low friction, and they have a little rubbery side, so it's just ideal to turn it. You can co-split the humbuckers, which are two Seymour Duncans. This is the Alnico Pro 2 in the neck position, and this is the custom, the SH11, which is like a beefier Alnico 2 version of like a PAF style Alnico pickup. It's just the perfect match, huge volume, punch, but all the clarity at the same time. this one is the Maybach Texonian T66 Savage Rose with Vincent true vintage pickups, which is a very much traditional guitar. It has some beautiful roasted maple neck with rosewood board, alder body, very much 60s T-style inspired instrument, clearly. It is just a beautiful, huge neck guitar that is just honestly a really good alternative to traditional brands. Always love playing these guitars. They always fit my hand really well. If you love big necks, you will love Maybach necks. They really feel like older guitars. Really well built quality. They're made in the Czech Republic, which is really cool. German brand. It's a European product, which is something that I love seeing. You guys let us know in the comments below which of these guitars would you fancy. And of course, if you have any other questions regarding these models, let's meet up in the comments below and see each other in the next video. Bye-bye. Actually, it's called Framus, in case you're interested. Oh, God, my brain.